Hi there, it's Sarah. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about a book I just started to read, and it's a book called Brain Over Binge by Katherine Hanson. It's a really good book, and it kind of hits onto what we've been talking about lately. Yesterday we talked about the caveman brain and how you don't have to listen to it. You can take that brain out of your head and just set it aside. So she basically talks about it too. So instead of calling it the caveman brain or the primitive brain, she calls it the animal brain, and it's something that all animals have to survive. It's kind of that instinctive part of your brain. And then she refers to a part of your brain she calls the human part of the brain, and that's the part of the brain that controls your motor skills and your choices, and that's the part you do have control over. So she talks about binge eating and how she got over binge eating by realizing that those were two different voices in her head. So that voice that you feel like you have to fight with or you have to reason with, where you're like, oh, I deserve to eat an extra piece of pie, or I deserve to eat more food, or I'll exercise tomorrow and that'll make everything better. That voice that you reason with, that is the voice that you're trying to reason with is your animal brain, and you don't even need to listen to it. You can just hear it and realize that it is just an instinctive, primitive part of the brain and not even listen to it. So you use your human brain, or your brain that controls your choices, not to go and eat. So when you hear that voice that says, oh, I need to binge, or I want to binge, or I want more food, and you're not really hungry, and you know that when you eat it, you're going to feel bad, well, that's the true you, that person that knows they're going to feel bad. That instinctive person doesn't care, and so they're just trying to do anything that they can to convince you that it's a good idea. So try separating those voices. Try to think about how you can hear that voice and know that it's not your own voice, that it's not your values, not your choices, and just set it aside. Like you would just zone it out, like a person you don't want to listen to, or someone that's saying something that you don't agree with and you can't reason with, because you can't reason with it. You can try, but you're not going to win. So you just set it aside. I'm not even going to hear it. So let's try that, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.